Hello, I'm Shadowy Silhouette, and today I'm going to be doing a video where I talk about um, children and how I feel about them. Um, if you're a lover of kids and children, you might not want to watch this video because I will be sharing my own personal opinions of how I feel about children and kids in general. So to start, if it wasn't already clear, I'm not really much of a kid person or a child person. And when I tell a lot of people this, they're like, "Oh, how can you not like kids? Oh, you were a kid too at one point." Yes, I was, but even when I was, I didn't like other kids. Um, they would always get in my space. They would touch my stuff. They had no sense of personal space, and I just never liked them. They're loud. They're, you know, pretty annoying, in your face all the time, always showing you stuff that you don't care about. And then if what's even worse is those parents and these people know who they are. There's always, those some parents that are just they think their kid's the greatest little thing, and they think that, oh, look what my kid did. Oh, I just am so proud of my kid. He did so much. And this could be for like a little like 1 year old or a little infant or just a little baby, and honestly what they did wasn't impressive. Um, I'm sure when I was that age I didn't do anything that impressive. And but some parents are just so annoying, and then they just constantly talk about their kids. And okay, I get it. If you have kids, good. I mean, you can be proud of them and like your kids. But when you're just constantly talking about it all the time, for those of us, especially who don't really care, I mean, we're really nice. I mean, I'm the kind of person, like, if somebody just starts talking about their kid, like, I'll pretend to care and act like I'm listening, but I really don't care. There's just very few little kids that I've actually liked, and those are usually the quiet ones, and you don't get those very often. Another thing is when there's those kids, parents with their kids, like in any kind of public place, like in a restaurant or in the grocery store, and their kids just having a full-on meltdown and just screaming and crying because they didn't get what they wanted, and the parents, they're not controlling their children and not taking charge, and that just I can't stand that. Like when I see like a kid misbehaving and a parent just doesn't do anything, I'm like, you're doing that kid a disservice by not punishing them and teaching them their place. Because when I was a kid, and I have three other siblings, I have three brothers. When I was a kid, we would get spanked, we would get smacked if we did things wrong, if we were disrespectful or talked back. Like, we got our butts whooped. Like, we didn't, we were taught respect. And a lot of kids nowadays are not taught respect, and so they grow up to be little snobby brats that nobody likes. And I just, I mean, there's so many things. I mean, and I've just had a lot of bad experiences with little kids. And for the people who love kids and are good with kids, great. We need people like you. I mean, people who work at like daycares and, babysitting, like, we need people like that. But not everybody's going to be good with kids, and not everybody likes them and enjoys them. So some of us just we're not kid people, and I'm one of those people. I'm not a kid person, and I just get very uncomfortable when like little kids are around me. Like I just get uncomfortable. Like I don't want to be around them. Um, I just and then like the parents are like saying, "Oh, isn't he so cute?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, I don't really care." I don't say that to them, but for people who like love kids, and like when you tell someone that you don't like kids and they try to treat you like you're an evil, heartless person, And no, that's not true. I'd be more of a heartless person if I were to bring a kid into the world and because if I had a kid, I wouldn't like them and I wouldn't treat them very well. So it's better for me to not have any. And I've already told my parents the closest thing to kids that I'm ever gonna have is, you know, a cat or two and some fish. But those are gonna be my kids because I don't feel like dealing with that. I don't feel like having a kid and a kid disrupting, my sleeping schedule. And then I wouldn't want to be, yeah. And then, you have to take care of them you have to legally take care of them until they're 18. And then sometimes, they're there even longer. And I just don't feel like dealing with that. And, that's my life and, that's my choice. And if I don't want to have them, then I'm not going to have them. And I've already talked to my parents about it. I'm like, well, you have three other sons that can give you grandchildren, but I'm not giving you any. So they're just not for everyone. Like, I mean, it is what it is. So that was me talking about my view on children.